How's it going, people? It's Liam Caddison here, and we're reacting to episode number 15 of season 4 for Buffy the Vampire Slayer. This is This Year's Girl. I'm looking forward to this episode, especially with the fact that somebody told me that this is essentially part 1 of part 2, because I put my reaction schedule out for this week in terms of recording. And I initially planned to watch 2 Buffyverse episodes this week, with episode 17 of Angel and this episode, of course, and somebody hoped that I would react to episode 15 and 16 consecutively, because they're essentially 2-parters, and I basically said that I will try my best, but I can't make any promises because there's stuff that I want to get done outside of YouTube this week before next week, because in the next coming week I've got a bunch of D&D games that I'm going to be partaking in, as well as the fact that the Flash and Legends of Tomorrow are returning for me. So, I can't make any promises about reacting to episode 16 on the same day, if not tomorrow, but I'm going to try, because that's what I usually do regarding 2-parters anyway. So, yeah, but I'm looking forward to this all the same, especially with the last episode. That was very, very intense, with Riley just... my heart broke for him. Like, it was the worst day ever for him. Like, everything that could go wrong did go wrong. With the fact that he learned about how Walsh was trying to kill Buffy, Walsh dying, and him not receiving his medications. He was just broken, and it was just heartbreaking to see him descend. So, yeah, very, very heartbreaking stuff with Riley, as well as us getting an insight into Adam and what he basically holds, with Buffy not being able to lay a punch on him, really. But, yeah, I'm looking forward with this episode. So with that said, let's get into episode number 15 of season 4 of Buffy. This is This Year's Girl. Let's go.
Right. I forgot. I noticed.
Faith?
I wish I could stay, but... Oh, you have to go. That's just with little sis coming. I know. So much to do before she gets here.
Is this like in the
Now
consciousness thing?
Why don't we experiment? Press some buttons, see what happens.
I'd like to veto that.
Second, it's called a blaster, Will. A word that tends to discourage experimentation. Now, if it were called the Orgasminator, I'd be the first to try your basic button press approach.
Just tell me, can you repair it or not?
I'm working.
The only thing that I know for certain is that my boyfriend is locked away, and I'm not helping. Maybe Giles has a point. I mean, Riley is the top gun guy. It makes sense that they'd heard it. The initiative has all these brainwashy behavior modification guys. So what happens when they start not liking his behavior?
What happens when Buffy's influenced him too much, you mean?
But it's not here with us. There you go. You see?
Is that meaning something? Like,
who wants cheesecake?
she doesn't like the demon side of him, but likes the... There we go. Ouch.
I told you I had things to do.
Oh my god!
I've never seen anything like that.
And I can go a long, healthy stretch.
This show is getting morbid!
Xander, any gear you've been saving for any day, I want you to give to me.
You want stealthy stuff?
No, we tried sneaking in. This time I'm gonna use force.
Yeah.
I figure I'll
failed.
go in through the elevator shaft and use the cable as tow
And
lines.
whenever stealth
Then blast open the
fails,
facility doors and
kick
find
down the
infirmary.
doors.
Not really worth all that?
Oh. Oh.
Riley.
Oh.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. Did I hurt you?
Oh no. Oh shit. I normally would be rooting for Buffy, but this is a very nightmarish scenario that... Please let this transcend to Faith waking up, please. Hey! Our girl's here! so encouraging of this.
The date, February 25th.
Oh, not bad.
What year? Maybe
2020.
What happened to the school? Don't you just
Things are only going downhill from here, Faith.
Well, it was a tragedy, really. Lots of students died.
Just gonna think this was a success.
Giles used to be part of this council. And for years, all they ever did was give me orders.
Ever obeyed?
And we didn't like them. Don't get me started.
I was going to do anyway. The point is, I quit the council. And I was
So quit the
scared.
initiative.
But it's okay now.
See, that's where you and I are different. I just suck at the whole gray area thing.
It's a choice. Go back in there and we're gonna kill it together. And in the meantime, you are gonna stop torturing yourself.
Sure about that?
It's an order.
Oh. Is it Bird at this point? I'm starting to worry about Riley's well-being. Like, he's not gonna make it to season 5.
8 o'clock. Do we hand her over to the cops? They wouldn't know what to do with the Slayer, even if they knew we existed.
She's still she's
Been there. Tried
still
that.
tied to a series of
Not unlike
murders.
smothering a forest fire with napalm, as I recall.
Well, the initiative, they do have containment facilities.
One word: evil.
There's no way around it.
I
Faith
don't
is back,
trust
and
them,
whether
to
I
be
like it or
fair.
not,
Like, to have faith.
she's my responsibility.
Yeah, too bad. That was the funnest coma ever.
We have no idea where she is. I'm not gonna rule it out. First thing, we need to find her. Then we can take it from there.
Who's Faith?
Yeah, Riley's just like,
tell her?
so, yeah.
I guess it was too much to hope that you'd use your downtime to reflect and grow.
Yeah.
I'd say the same about
Same.
you.
Unrealistically.
You're still the same old better than thou, Buffy. I mean, I knew it somehow. I kept having this dream. I'm not sure what it means. But in the dream, this self-righteous blonde chick stabs me. And you want to know why?
You had it coming.
That's one interpretation. But in my dream,
Willow.
she does it for a guy.
Willow.
Try it.
To me? Mostly. But you still mouth off about things you don't understand. Uh-oh. I guess somebody knows you're here.
Oh! Here we go! Ooh. Oh, God, Willow!
You took my life, B. Payback's a bitch.
Look who's talking.
See you around.
Oh,
What? You said recon. You're like a cool monster fighter.
Well, technically, Faith isn't a monster. And as far as fighting, I'd be lucky to bruise her fists with my face.
Hey, you still hit her, though, like...
What?
Face punching. I'm not so good with the whole.
Swimming?
Club, at least try to remember that I hate you all.
But we
Just because I
don't
can't
want
do the
you
damage myself doesn't stop me from aiming a loose cannon your way. And here I thought the evening would be dull.
Go ahead. You wouldn't even
We
recognize
still love
her.
you.
Dark hair, this tall, name of Faith.
Ooh. Mysterious. Just take advantage of the situation. Oh, yeah. You didn't see that leg skitter up? Could be anyone, yes. It could also be Faith. I mean, to be fair, it might be a darker environment than what we envisioned, but...
There won't be a place for you in the world anymore. Right now, I get you feeling
Abandoned,
very much
lost.
alone. But you're never alone. You'll always have me.
Aww.
And you'll always have this. Go ahead, open the box. Don't worry.
It's
It's not
cookies!
gonna bite. Just because it's over for my Faith doesn't mean she can't go out with a bang.
Oh no. Well, that sounds
She's a
promising.
very dangerous woman.
Okay, I get it. Really. Faith bad.
Kind of, I do
I'd like to
miss
argue
the
it.
mayor.
Thinks that I'm responsible for ruining her life. I know Faith. She'll come after me, and she'll come after the people that I love.
That's no Faith, is... Oh, no! Joyce!
Hi, Joyce.
What? Like...
Mind if I come in?
No!
Actually, I was thinking my daughter is going to kill you soon.
That effect.
More like a
I just
You
love
got a
the
pair
fire
on,
from
I like
Joyce.
seeing that in a woman your age. Guess you can afford to talk that way. I mean, in the world according to Joyce, Buffy is gonna come crashing through that door any minute.
No, through the window. Or through the roof.
Look what I found. Too busy climbing onto her new boy toy to give a single thought to the people that matter. I mean, you're her mother, and she just leaves you here to die.
Faith! See? She comes crashing through the window!
Hi, Mom.
Hi, honey.
One thing Buffy isn't? Selfish. Come on, Buffy. I'm low-key
Probably just never tried it.
happy
with a
for Faith
boyfriend
versus
again?
Buffy again.
That's tired.
Just something to remember me by once I moved on.
Ever occurred to you, Faith, the reason we all forgot you is because we wanted to?
You were a bitch. The council? You losers from the council. What's this? No. Oh no, don't tell me. Don't tell me it's switched
You okay?
their souls.
All things considered.
You sure you're okay?
5 by 5.
Yeah, there we go. She now gets to be Buffy and oh my god. Son of a bitch. I kind of had a feeling with the whole woe is me, never got to be you, everyone reveres you so much, and there's me and the joining of the hands. I was thinking, is this some kind of like soul swap? And not just that though, but now Buffy gets a taste of her own medicine in Faith's eyes, so oh lord. She gets to be in the main driver's seat. Buffy gets to take a back seat. Oh boy. Like, this is the thing, I'm low-key glad that we're seeing Faith again. On the other hand, she's still a bitch. So, yeah. But I did like that commentary. It was too much to hope she would change. It was, because even I was thinking, you know, with that shared conscious thing, which returned, it seemed, from the last episode of season 3, I was hoping maybe this is going to kind of like when Faith does wake up, this is going to change her possibly. Nope. So that's all good. But now things are going to be very, very interesting to see what happens with Buffy in Faith's body, and yeah, vice versa. I can see why there would be such anticipation for me to get into part 2, because things are going to be very, very interesting with the whole Freaky Friday situation that we have going on now. Yeah, it's just going to be so interesting, because with Faith, she's such a complex character. Like, she looks on in anger about the life that Buffy has had. And this is the thing with Faith. Like, whereas she's been a bitch on some of the stuff that she does, and some of the stuff that she's done has pressed me in the wrong way. You do sympathize with her as well. There's a lot of wrongs that she's committed, but like, she's had such a harsh life, and yes, some of those actions, I guess you could say that's on her, but she's so complex at the same time, and you know, there's that feeling that the Scoobies let her down, and there was the only comfort that she had was the mayor. The mayor was the only one giving her a chance, which is very, very reflective when she was watching the mayor's will. And he handed her that body switching device. Like, she was so happy. She had she had the life that she just wanted, with the mayor, and she felt like the Scoobies just betrayed her. So she's such a complex character, and there are occasions where she has angered me, but in her perspective, there's a lot of areas that you just sympathize with her over. And yeah, it's going to be very interesting to go into the next episode where she finally gets to experience that comfort, that because she's all alone. That's the thing. She's all alone, and she now gets to experience why everyone holds such esteem over Buffy. And well, of course, she will also like take advantage in a malice way, especially, trying to. I'm expecting one of these moments is in the next episode is her trying to, do with Riley. So yeah, but but I think the main important thing is she gets to experience that warmth that the Scoobies give to Buffy that she never received. She was like a black sheep in their eyes, and or in her eyes in terms of their perspective. And she will feel like Buffy's gonna get a taste of what she's gone through, like the agony that Faith has experienced. So it's that kind of a taste of your own medicine, isn't it? So yeah, but I really loved this episode. I had a feeling that Faith was going to return. I had faith that she, yeah. No, I like I said, I think in the season 3 conclusion, if they were gonna off Faith, they wouldn't have had her in the penultimate episode drop down into a truck, and leave her fate ambiguous. They did that for a reason. If they were gonna off her, or if they were going to like give her some kind of conclusion, like they wouldn't have set things up, would they, at the end of season 3? So I had a feeling that once she was in a coma, okay, well, she's not going to be permanently stuck there. There's that worry that they're trying to instill, that worry, oh, she might not return. But we have a feeling that she's going to, because they could have offed her in the penultimate episode of season 3. And yeah, but it was so good as well, because I think it pretty much defied my expectations. I was hoping, though, that those dream sequences would kind of, I don't know, reform Faith in a sense. And have her, like, but I think that would be too easy. I think, kind of like what Angel's going through, kind of like, Wesley and his perspective, they've got their own, like, they've got a long journey ahead of them. You can't cheap your redemptions. Hence why, like, Angel destroyed the ring, or the gem, should I say? I'm not gonna call it the gem of Gamora again. No, but yeah, I think that's the case. You need to work to your redemption, and Faith's done a lot wrong. That a quick way to redeem herself, would kind of feel a bit unjustified. Like, you have to earn your redemption points. So yeah, but again, we had like that kind of shared consciousness thing with Buffy and Faith, which I don't think some of the crypticness that she said in the last episode has come to fruition. But there are stuff that's very, very interesting. She says, Faith said little sis is coming, so interesting. I kind of have theories on what that could be, but we'll just have to wait and see, because I think Buffy's an only child, so I'm not sure if that's got anything to do with it. Could be like, it could be used to refer someone else, but it kind of gives you the vibe that she's referring to to Buffy. So, but as far as I know, Buffy's been an only child. So, but then again, it could be some kind of supernatural means. I don't know. But there were some nice metaphors as well in this episode, as well as the crypticness that I'm sure is going to come about sooner or later. With I don't know. This might be stretching it, so take it as you will. But when the mayor said, and this was a very, very interesting line, I don't know where you belong, but it's not here with us. When he was talking to the snake, of course, I had a feeling that was kind of a metaphor to establish his ascended self, that there's no place for like his ascended self in the relationship of Faith and the mayor. That it's more destructive than adoring the adoring relationship with the mayor and Faith. So yeah, that's what I kind of see of it. So yeah, like I said, I might be stretching things. I don't know. I just like to look at these kind of things and think, "Ooh, nice metaphor." Kind of like when Faith, like when Buffy was chasing Faith in her dream, and Faith climbed out of the grave. You kind of had a feeling that was kind of metaphorical regarding Faith waking up in the real world. Of course, yeah, the great. I think. Like, especially in a coma, like where you could never wake up, or you could wake up. I think that's pretty like a strong representation on, okay, is Faith going to make it? Because like when Buffy stabbed Faith in the in their like kind of shed thing, I was thinking, is this kind of like flatline for Faith? Because that's pretty much like digging the dagger even deeper. That's pretty much not promising. So yeah, and of course, grave, resting place, etc. So when she climbed out the grave, that kind of for me meant, okay, is she gonna wake up? A few seconds later, she opens her eyes. So yeah, but I don't think they would have brought Faith back like in her comatose body. If they weren't going to wake her up or whatever. That's the vibe I'm getting, because like I said, they could have killed her if she was going to die anyways. And why this episode, like, why has the past episodes of season 4 not reflected on Faith? Okay, well, this is the update on Faith. She's not waking up, so why have we not had that? So yeah, you kind of had a feeling that Faith was going to wake up with this episode, but it was just a matter of when. So yeah, but gotta say the music was great, especially with Faith finding the ruins of the school, as well as her looking at the Scoobies, and yeah, I thought the Faith was very, very chilling. But yeah, Faith was very, very incredible, and I have missed her. Part of me hasn't, in terms of the whole like attitude, of course, but like as a character, as like the complexity of her character, and just how she was executed in season 3. I've missed her so much, and I'm glad that she's back, and in such a fashion as well. Like we got, like I said, we got the Freaky Friday situation regarding her and Buffy, so it just only adds intrigue for the next episode and how that's going to be handled, and how the swap back is going to occur, if it will occur next episode. They might just throw us a huge curveball and have Faith be in Buffy's body and vice versa throughout the rest of the season. I doubt it, but who knows? Who knows? Never say never with this show. But it's certainly something that Buffy did not need in regards to trying to pursue Adam. So, yeah. Willow was incredible as well. She managed, like, I just love the fact when Buffy reunited with Faith, she was ready to jump her. Buffy was like, no, not yet. And then when the fighting did happen, Willow just took a swing at. Yeah, I gotta love Willow. She's just more and more impressing me as my favorite character in Buffy. But yeah, Willow was great. the council as well. I'm assuming that nurse called them as soon as Faith was awakened. Like they gave her instructions. Okay, when Faith wakes up, you call us, and what do you know? Faith wakes up, so they come, and I'm assuming that they were like part of the Watchers Council. So get ready for a rant next episode, because it's inevitable. It's gonna come. Like any mention of the council, of the Watchers Council, I'm just like, ugh. So yeah, it's just like the plague, the Watchers Council. But I'm assuming they wanted to take Faith away once she woke up, and but we'll just have to wait and see what happens there. I didn't think Riley would return, to be fair, though, as well, because I don't know why, but the vibe I got at the end of episode 14 was that Riley was going to be out for a few... the vibe I was getting was Riley was going to be out for a few episodes and then come back in time for the finale with the state that he was in. So I was pretty much surprised to see him return in this episode, oddly. So yeah, I'm not sure if a lot of people thought that as well, but I certainly did. So yeah, it was very interesting to see him return, and it was great to see like Buffy, it was great to, for Riley to move into this direction where he's ready to quit the initiative, but first he's going to work as like a double agent, it seems. So yeah, but that talk with Buffy on the bed was just really, really comforting and warm. So yeah, it was great to see Riley's involvement in this episode, and I'm glad that he's doing a lot better, because my heart broke when just to see catastrophe after catastrophe hit him like a ton of bricks in the last episode. So he's not there, of course, like fully, but it was a less heartbreaking situation than the last episode, wasn't it? So yeah, but that was Buffy, episode number 15. I'm really excited to see episode 16. I'll probably watch that some point later down the line today. But with that said, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!